Hi, welcome to Musha This Week. Today we start a series of shows about the upcoming musicals that are going to be available from Musha High Schools in the next couple of months. Our very first one in the fall season is from Cornerstone Christian School, and that is called Beauty and the Beast. And of course, today we have two of the main cogs in the wheels of the theater production at that school. Artistic director Tanya Johnson, and Gabby Thomas. All right, so tell me about this. When are you going to do this show, first of all, Tanya?
We are coming up in a couple of weeks. So we are going the 9th to the 12th of November at the May Wilson Theatre here in Moose Jaw.
And when days are the when you say 9th to 12th, is there not a matinee involved in that too?
Yes, on Saturday the 12th, we'll be having a matinee at 2:00 in the afternoon. The others are evening performances starting at 7.
So there's no evening performance on Saturday, just the one show.
Just the one show, just the matinee on the 12th, yeah.
Okay. All right. Gabby, you've been doing theater for a while at that school. What grade are you in now?
I'm in grade 11.
Are you? And have you been doing since you were in elementary school too?
My first production was in 3rd grade.
Wow. And you've graduated to being the lead in this play. I would think that's what you're doing here. How do you like being Belle?
It's very fun. There are a lot of different people I get to work with, and we formed a bit of a family, and that's definitely very fun.
Yeah. Now, sometimes Tanya, there's double casting taking place. Do you do that in this production as well?
Yes, we do. So Gabby is double cast with one of our newer students, actually, Izzy Adams. Also will be playing Belle on the other nights. Gabby is playing Belle on the Thursday and the Saturday. And then we have another student playing Belle on the Wednesday and Friday. And we've done that with a few of the different roles.
Yeah,
Gives a lot of students the opportunity to shine, as well as gives us a little bit of a backup in case of accident or injury or illness.
Yeah, accident or injury.
Hopefully not.
Theater is a very dangerous sport, I guess.
Yeah, we've never had to do that, so knock on wood.
Yeah, I was involved in a play once, and the set fell on the head of one of the characters, and he got a concussion, but he carried on because he wasn't double cast.
I was in the audience that night. I remember it.
Me too. Now you're on the set there for the play, and there's a very integral, important prop behind you, just above Gabby's head. And can you make it work now, or is it?
We didn't set it up to work today.
Okay.
Sorry about
Just
that.
that's what.
We
No, that's
have
just
to come
cool.
out to see the theater magic.
Yes. Now tell me the story of this play, because it's the other ones that are being done this fall. In some ways, have never been seen in Moose Jaw before, and they have interesting backstories, and some of them have a lot of pop tunes from days gone by, and others have music that is contemporary and brand new. So tell me a bit about that.
Well, Beauty and the Beast, it's classic. It's based on the animated film that everyone would have seen back in the 90s, and then it was redone, I believe, in 2017 again with the live action version. And so with the stage version, it has all of the songs, Be Our Guest, Beauty and the Beast, that people would be familiar with from the original animated as well as the live action. And then there are even a couple of other songs that are in the stage version that didn't make it into the film or into the live action or into the animated version as well.
Was it a musical before it was a movie, or was it a movie then a musical?
I mean, it's a classic storyline, but Disney did the animated version first, and then it ended up on Broadway. It was one of the first of the big Disney Broadway shows. It played for 13 years on Broadway, nominated for, I believe it was 9 Tony Awards. So it kind of started everything with Disney on Broadway.
Did you see it?
I did not. No.
Okay, because
I've seen
I
a
know,
lot, but I have not seen.
yeah,
It's actually going in the UK right now. A whole reimagined version has been in the West End and traveling around the UK. So hopefully it'll come to North America soon.
yeah. Well, you've spent a lot of your, not a lot of your summertime, but every summer you make a committed trip to go to New York and look at musicals, and it gets you ideas of what you want to be doing in the future.
Absolutely, yeah. Maybe not every year, but
Yeah.
I have gone in a number of times, and yeah, I go and preview shows, and then just to learn from the artists there and bring it
Hey,
back
because you're
here.
taking some courses there too.
Yeah. A few
Yeah.
years ago, I did a Broadway teachers workshop with actually our choreographer and my co-director, Jasmine.
Okay. Who's involved with the production crew?
Oh my goodness, we have tons of people involved. It is not a one-person show by any means. So my choreographer and co-director is Jasmine Stevens. Music director is Josh Carley. Set designer, technical director is Scott Robertson. Our costume designer, who we have to say, oh my goodness, what a huge show to do, is Barb Slesser. And then our production team is Wendy Johnner and Carlene Benalek. So tons of people involved.
Yeah, man. And how many kids are in the cast?
You want to take that one?
Yeah, I
There's
want you to
50
take that one. Yes.
56 kids from grade 7 to 12. Sorry, 4 to 12.
Wow. And have you got a crew as well? Or is that part of the 56 includes them too?
That's including them. Yeah.
Okay. Who's your stage manager?
Rebecca Gutak.
Yeah, I was commenting to another production. She's on the youth advisory committee to city council, but of the 4 high schools, we have 5 stage managers on the youth advisory committee for the city. We are organized.
You would have to be.
Yeah, with Rebecca, you know, she's very skilled. She's had a lot of. She's in grade 12 this year, I believe, and but she's had a lot of experience and handles things really well. So you're blessed to have that. Yeah.
We are.
Yeah. Now, the story of Beauty and the Beast, of course, classic people know, but let's just get a quick 30-second summary of what it's about. And we'll give that question to you, Gabby.
So it's about a young woman named Belle who is trying to like find anything interesting to happen in her life because she's stuck in this town where everything's the same, everyone's the same. And then the people in the town don't really like her because they think that she's very like not normal. So then her father gets taken to this magical castle. So she has to go and save him. And then she has to stay there with the beast and try to figure out what to do next.
Yeah. Who's playing the Beast this year?
Jaron Dewey.
That he's doing all 3 nights? Yeah. Yeah. And some of the transitions, you've done this play before, right?
11 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a while, and I was involved kind of in maybe more of the promotional end back then. So I haven't directed this one before.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a beast in many ways to do this show.
Well, then you must be the beauty.
Lots of special effects and everything, right?
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, it's a big show.
You have to be the beauty part then.
Yeah.
Well said. Well said. But yeah, and it's a good cast. You have a lot of involvement from your staff and your school. There's a lot of things that are happening in the show that there's a little bit of trickery. Let's just say that it's worth it just to see some of the trickery that happens.
Mhm.
And you have a lot of fun characters in the show as well, and so the kids really get a chance to do that. How many parts are double cast or solo things? Is there many?
I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I don't know exactly how many are double cast. I want to say maybe about 4 or 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And then if they're not as their main role on a particular night, then they're also in our ensemble or doing other
Okay.
roles
Yeah.
well. So 'cause they are powerhouse singers and actors, so we want to
There's
use
a
that.
there's a couple of fairly big production numbers in this, is there? With dancing and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah, which is good to see because the talent that Musha has shown on the stage in the history of musical theater in high schools in Saskatchewan is quite impressive. Other places don't have any concept or anything. Well, we can maybe do a musical every 4 years or something, and you guys do musicals every year. And most schools do that or have to attract good, talented students to your programs
Absolutely, yeah.
and
Mushy is
develop
really
them.
fortunate.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Well, we're into our last minute now. So if you can tell me uh, the, the name of the show, where it's going to be held, where you can get tickets, and why people should come and see it, go for it.
Okay, so Beauty and the Beast, November 9th to 12th at the May Wilson Theater. The show is like Wednesday to Friday from 7 p.m. and then Saturday afternoon at 2. And you can get tickets at the Moose Job box office, the Cultural Center. And I think people should see the show because like it's a show that everyone can like from adults to kids. Like adults have seen the show many times and are still able to see it and just love it because it's a very lovable show that everyone can enjoy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you've got, if you like dancing, you'll see some dancing. If you like the songs, you'll hear the songs. If you like good acting, you'll see that too. So why wouldn't they go?
Exactly. Be our guest.
All right. So break a leg, you guys. And
Thank you.
we'll see you in the theater.
You bet. Take care.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.